Hey, it's me, Lucky ASMR. This is me. I'm going to be reacting to episode 1 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, yeah, I am prepared. I've got my titanium metal arm, which I am that dedicated. I actually cut off my real arm and replaced it with a metal arm. Because I am that dedicated. No, I'm joking. I'm not that dedicated, but I got my Winter Soldier prop arm, because why the heck not? I got my Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier Funko Pop, and the old vibranium shield. Straight up, the real Captain America shield. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. You'll be watching my live reaction to it, and I hope this goes well. So, enjoy. Was that guy wearing a parachute? Here we go! I am so excited. Oh no. This shot kind of reminds me when Peter was in Spider-Man Homecoming and he was on the plane fighting the Vulture. George Backrock! Backrock the Leaper! Yes! GSP! I was always hoping he would come back in some form, because there were rumors he was showing up. So to see him come back, that's awesome. Last time we saw him was in the Winter Soldier when he fought Cap on the, the Lemurian Star. Red Wing. I love the modern update to that, which is like this little drone on his back. One of the comics, he actually had a bird. It was an actual falcon. Okay, that's cool. The laser... Where have I heard this music before? Oh! Oh! That's a move from Civil War. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oy, somebody's hurt. Are you sure about that? Is this a flight to Newark? Oh! Oh, no way! I doubt that that's the last we'll see of Batroc. That was awesome. What an opening! What an opening! That is incredible. He died. Whoa! Yeah! Oh my god! It's fucking... No way! That's Winter Soldier Buck. Oh my god! They brought the Fiend back! Oh! Thank you, Henry Jackman and Kevin Feige. Oh my god, I was praying when this show came up that they would show like some flashbacks to Winter Soldier Bucky and bring back his theme. And dude, my prayers were answered. Dude, even all these years later, he just falls right back into it perfectly. he can pick up all these years later and just do it. Sebastian Stan is incredible. Dude, look. This guy is so screwed. He's done. That's the tragic thing about Bucky. One of the things I loved about Steve and Bucky and their relationship is how, Steve was always willing to fight and willing to lay his life down on the line. He always wanted to fight because he wanted to do that. But Bucky was the complete opposite. He did not want to fight. He was so done with everything. Just the constant killing, war, torture, brainwashing, all of it. He just wants to be at peace, And in Infinity War, when T'Challa brings him the new arm, he just looks at it and he just knows, I can't escape this. I will never escape this. That's reminiscent of the deleted scene in Avengers when Stan Lee was like, ask for a number, you moron. That's a classic callback. Bucky killed him. The Winter Soldier theme plays. He killed him. He killed him as the Winter Soldier. Oh my god, this is absolutely brutal, man. This is gonna destroy me. I love Bucky as a character. He's easily one of my favorite characters in the MCU. Next to Daredevil, Cap, and Spider-Man. Bucky just has one of the most tragic stories of any Marvel character. It's just so depressing. Just imagine being brainwashed and tortured into being the deadliest assassin in the world and killing all of those people. Whoa. Okay, these people have some superpowers. Are they super soldiers? Mutants? The U.S. agent. What a crock of you-know-what. Wow. This was, not gonna lie, this was good. I am so excited for this. This was incredible. Wow. Yeah, this is great, man. Okay, so, kind of a little, end summary. Thought the episode was great, fantastic, hell of a opening. Special effects are great. And overall, I'm really impressed with how this is. This is shaping up to be quite the show. And I'm glad because it really has delivered on the Winter Soldier vibe. It's been said that Falcon and the Winter Soldier is going to feel very similar to Captain America the Winter Soldier, which, is the best MCU film. 100%, no questions asked. The best. I actually have the Blu-ray here. So, I love the references, Easter eggs. Overall, it's interesting. Excuse me. I'm interested to see where the Flag Smashers go and who they are. Because like I said, they were, in the comics, they were essentially this team of Captain America villains and whatnot. And they essentially just hated Captain America and whatnot. And from what it seems like, it's very clear these people have powers. And I think they're probably super soldiers, I would say. To me, just based on how they fought and what their powers were, is like, that guy jumped out of like a 2 or 3, like a 3-story window or something and landed. He was completely fine. Completely fine. And we've seen, with Bucky and Steve, like, they can jump and, land from very great heights and be fine. So it's very similar, but also it seems like, like this dude just like straight up like punched a guy across the street. Like that really is straight up super soldier stuff, So it seems it's like they're very similar to super soldiers. So, theories wise, like I think they're super soldiers. It just makes the most sense because when you think about it, it's like I find it very hard to believe that there isn't like some super soldier serum out there in the world, that like I just find it insanely improbable that they wouldn't have any stored up somewhere or re-engineered or back-engineered. Like they could have taken Bucky's blood because he's a super soldier. When Hydra got him, they could have taken his blood and synthesized it and turned it into super soldier serum because we know there were multiple Winter Soldiers, and it's possible that Hydra in, the Soviet Union back in the day had multiple installations with multiple Winter Soldiers out there. Like, to me, that makes the most sense. Like, don't put all of your eggs in one basket, if that makes sense. So to me, I think they're super soldiers, just trying to cause chaos, and maybe, like, I don't know, the Thunderbolts, maybe they tie into that, because one of the big theories is that Zemo, who's going to be the major villain of this, is going to be going after, the Thunderbolts. He wants to make them. Thunderbolts were essentially this group of like supervillains in the comics and whatnot that form this kind of group. So that's interesting. Another thing is, like I said, I love that they brought back Sebastian Stan as the classic Winter Soldier with the silver arm and whatnot back in the days of Hydra. I love that. I love that they brought it back. Like many other people, we all hoped that we would see some kind of flashbacks and whatnot of that going down. So it was great. And especially, I was like, please bring that Winter Soldier theme back. Henry Jackman, his incredible score from the Winter Soldier, And they brought it back, and I'm totally satisfied. And dude, like, that just shows why Bucky is so deadly. Is like, that dude is not a guy you want to mess with. Because back in the Winter Soldier days with Bucky, when he had the brainwashing still in him, he was like not to be messed with. Like, I would say he's clearly equally on the level of Steve, and I would say maybe even stronger than him. Not counting, Steve with the hammer. I think he might be stronger. Because, like, remember, in Civil War, he literally broke out of a highly secure facility, literally with his bare hands, fought through a bunch of highly trained security guards, beat Falcon, Cap, Tony, Agent 13, and Black Widow and whatnot. Like, he went through all of them. And T'Challa as well, Black Panther, Like, he literally is not someone you want to mess with. When he gets in that Winter Soldier mindset and he's following orders, he will go right through you without any hesitation. And I love that they really are showing off, like, so far, it's like, I hope they don't nerf him, post-Winter Soldier Bucky Barnes. And just show, like, yeah, even though that's all gone, he's still just as powerful. But, yeah, I love that they showed, like, yeah, this guy has earned this reputation. Oops. And that he is completely unrelenting and will not stop till he finishes his goal. I also love that, they focused on Bucky's like trauma and PTSD, because now that was all gone, the Winter Soldier brainwashing and stuff is out of his head. He has to deal with all of the people he killed, and he killed tons. And that's my stomach grumbling. Sorry, I have an 8. No, he has to deal with all of that stuff, all of that pain and suffering and whatnot. He has to deal with it all. So it's it's rough, man. It is absolutely rough, and I really hope they keep expanding upon it, because it's one of the things I'm most interested in with this. And the fact that he has his own list where he's taking down like Hydra agents, but he's also like with the guy, the dad, like it was so brilliant and genius when it was just like you just see him talk about, his son died in this weird tragic way, and it's like obviously you can tell by the look of Bucky's face, but brilliantly it's just like all you have to do to tell us what happened is just play that Winter Soldier theme in the background. I cannot tell you how happy I am that they brought that back. Because like I said, it's so good. It's absolutely iconic. It's brilliant. It's so good. So it's interesting that they're bringing all that back, and that he's kind of just like watching over this guy out of just guilt and whatnot. And it looked like he was about to tell him, but he saw the picture of him and he just couldn't deal with it and had to go. But moving on to the final part of it is the U.S. agent, John Walker. He is known as he was one of the many people that took up the role as Captain America in the comics. And, it seems like that they're basically, the U.S. government is using the U.S. agent as sort of, not, like, it's very obvious, like, this is a crappy knockoff Captain America, because that's the point, And it's very clear that, I'm drinking tons of water, by the way, but it's very clear that they're showing that, they don't really give a crap about Steve's legacy. It's very apparent. It's like they don't really care. Because it's very clear that what they want is they just want to use this guy as their puppet, for propaganda and other purposes and whatnot. Not to necessarily actually, help people, and because they need new heroes. They see an opportunity, and they're clearly taking it, and they're just disrespecting his legacy. So it's like this guy is going to be kind of a minor villain and adversary in this show. So I'm very interested to see where they go with that, because I think it's honestly pretty interesting, I would say. So interested to see where that goes. So now they're gonna have to deal with this question of do I get involved? Do I go after the Shield? Do I let this happen? It's very emotional, and it's a very big issue Sam's gonna have to deal with now. And this is probably what's gonna bring Sam and Bucky together, is we want to uphold the legacy of this Shield, and these guys just clearly are not. They don't give a crap about it. So they're going to have to figure out a way to stop these guys and fix it, while, having to chase after these flag smashers and whatnot, with also the threat of Zemo coming back in. So, it was great seeing Batroc the Leaper and Rhodey again. That was awesome. And, overall, just a great episode and just a great show so far. So, like I said, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoy this. If you want me to keep doing this series, if it does well, I will do this and react to other shows and stuff and trailers if you would like me to. I want to thank you all for watching, and take care. Have a good night, or morning, or wherever, See ya.